I saw a severed arm floating in midair. Instinctively, I reached out to touch it. But then I saw my dead teammate Jack appear before me. I pulled my hand back in shock, and the severed arm eerily returned to its original form. I ran to check his body, only to find his eyes wide open. I forced myself to get closer. Though I didn't need confirmation, I already knew he was completely dead. All I could do was cover him with a white sheet and endure the silence until dawn. When morning came, I forced myself to calm down and began repairing the escape pod. Once the 5th battery was installed, the system finally powered back on. I saw a glimmer of hope for survival and rushed to the control room to contact Earth for landing coordinates. But no matter how I called, only silence responded. Worse, the oxygen level had dropped to just 19%. I had no choice but to calculate the landing data alone. An hour later, the results were ready. I immediately sealed the control room, put on my spacesuit, fastened my seatbelt, and hooked up the oxygen. Just as I pressed the disengage button, ready to leave the station, I saw a figure, but the station had long been evacuated, and no life signs showed on the instruments. With life and death hanging in the balance, I had no time to think and activated the escape procedure. The next second, the escape pod separated completely from the station, plummeting toward Earth at an uncontrollable speed. Upon entering the atmosphere, violent friction caused the cabin to depressurize, and I lost consciousness instantly. I don't know how long passed, but the pod crashed into a desolate desert. As the smoke cleared, I slowly woke up, and everything before me felt like a nightmare. Overwhelmed by the relief of survival, I broke down and cried out loud. Then, removing my helmet and enduring the pain, I painstakingly crawled up and summoned my last strength to open the pod door. But the moment the door swung open, I was horrified to discover